Hey guys, Britto here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019. Here we are back for our Rags2Riches hardcore series, back in Somerset Farms. A little bit of money in our account, 20 grand. I got some more fertilizing jobs done yesterday afternoon. I just thought I'd do some off camera without you guys having to sit there and wait and watch. We have more fertilizing to do today though, and hopefully we can plant our field. What I want to do is have a look at our contracts. So we've got field 21, 25, and then field 27 as well. So we need to get those three done. Hoping to get our field planted. I've decided I'm going to plant oats. They're not worth that much less than canola, but we're also, me thinking about it, we're also going to need straw for our pigs eventually because they need straw bedding. We could obviously not use straw bedding, then they could make slurry instead of solid manure, which is another option, I guess. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what our plan to do is. So I think I'm going to go down and spray field 21 first, and then we can head around to 25 and 27. I shouldn't say spray, I should say fertilizer spread. So we still have to get this field mowed over here for the guy that runs the petrol station. Still haven't even asked him what his name is, to be honest. I speak to him all the time. Every time he rings, he sort of just goes, hello, it's me, for the guy that owns a petrol station. So he's never actually said, hey, my name is this or that, so yeah, I guess we're going to have to ask him one day. I want to get the 3-point attachment put on the front of this tractor as well. So that's something I want to do while we're down this way, because I want to be able to put our mower on the front. Yeah, put the mower on the front and put the windrow behind us, so we can mow and windrow at the same time. It'll be so much easier if we can. Okay, 21 is there. We have to get to that from the gate just here. Yep, okay, cool. I thought we had to. I wasn't 100% sure though. Right, let's open that up. What I need to do is put the traffic back on. This is going to be so much easier to spread, because now I can actually see where I'm actually spreading. Yay! So we'll get this done, then we've got to head to field 25 and field 27, which are both inside that little farm just here to our left, over in there. So get this field done quickly, the next two done quickly. Hopefully the temperature will rise enough for us to be able to start seeding. I think we'll go with canola. I know I've changed my mind about 10,000 times already. I think canola, it's worth more. We don't really need straw. Straws are something else we're going to have to muck around with instead of just accepting slurry instead of manure. Slurry is probably easier to handle anyway, to be honest. We don't need a front loader attachment or anything and a bucket to have to, you know, scoop the slurry out like you do with manure. So I think we'll just not worry about the straw. I don't think not having straw affects their health or anything. I guess we'll have to have a look at that and just sort of see, play it by ear. I've never actually done it where I haven't given them straw in the seasons mod, so not 100% sure how it's going to work. But from what I can remember reading and looking at through a few tutorials, that if you put down straw, it obviously gives you manure, because you've got to clean up the old straw, put down new straw, and if you don't, it gives you slurry. So hoping that's still the case. I shouldn't have too much more to do, and this field should be done. No, I'm missing bits and pieces everywhere, but as you guys know, it's not our field. We don't need to make sure it's 100% perfect. We just need to be able to complete the contract enough for the owner to be happy. One thing we need also is a ding. When it's, you know, field 21 contract done, can you give us like a little cha-ching or something? That might make it, well, those weird bumps. That'll make it a bit easier for us to know that we're done. How's the temperature going? Not too bad. Let's bump it up to times 30 speed. Bring up our map. So we need 21 and no, 25 and 27 when we get into here. So I'm really hoping we can get our field done today. Canola, 5 degrees. Let's get that temperature up. Got some ducking through this way. I've spoken to the owner of this little farm here. He said don't worry about shutting all the gates and stuff. He's not looking at putting any cattle in here anytime soon, so just leave the gates open for now. If he has any issues, he'll come back through and fix them up. Oh, looks like we need to get to field 25 from somewhere else. Oh, that's a little bit annoying. I thought we were going to have to come through here, but must be through, yeah, up there near field 35, so we're going to have to come in to get this field done. Let's start to spread this one. Should be able to see. Yeah, I can see where we've sprayed. That's a bonus. Still 4 degrees ground temp, so you may have to see how things go and bump the speed up a little bit more if we need to. Let's turn around to our normal headland around the outside. Oh, there's a gate right there. That's going to make it easier for us to get out, isn't it? And yeah, quicker access to field 25, so that's a bonus. Let's bump the speed up to 60. So hopefully we can get that ground temp just up 1 more degree. It's meant to be a reasonably warm day today, so hoping that's going to help us get that temperature up like we need. Alright, we'll head up this way. Look at our temperature today. I think it's meant to be, yeah, 14 degrees. So it's not really warm, but it's warmer than what it has been in the recent days. Obviously it's been really, really cold. I guess that's why the ground temp is still pretty cool. Right, let's bring up this map. Have a bit of a look. We should be just about done on this field. Still only 4 degrees, still not bumping up that little bit. So it's going to be after midday before we get that done. We have to duck down to the shop, as I said, to get the 3-point attachment attached to the front of this thing. This is field. This isn't the field, is it? No, the next one, field 25. Bring up our map, keep our map up just so I can see where I'm going. Turn right into here, 26 on our left, 25 is the big long one over here. Ground temp, still 4 degrees, come on. Come on ground temp. Like urging it on like it's, you know, a racehorse or something. I'm just going to run down 180 degrees, that way I can run back up alongside this at 0 degrees. That's it, bump our speed up to 120. Don't need to stress too much. Here comes the sun. There we go. That's what we want to see. Clouds are going away. Temperature is on the rise. Let's hope. Fingers crossed we can get that ground temp up to 5 degrees. Sometime soon. Sometime today would be nice. Otherwise it might have to skip through till tomorrow. What's the temperatures tomorrow? Oh, it's actually really hot during the middle of the day, so don't get it done today. Maybe tomorrow. But I'm hoping it's ground temp 5 degrees. Come on. It's 10 degrees, so it should be slowly getting that ground temperature to rise that little bit. So I don't know if it's going to be enough for us to plant today, but we're going to have to wait and see. Or if it does go up, it'll be like, you know, midnight tonight and it'll be too dark to do anything. And that'll be really frustrating too. Alright, getting this done. We have 73%. Still 4 degree ground temp. Come on you guys. Cross your fingers. Let's hope it gets done today. 13 degrees. The air temp is 4 times as high as the ground temp. That should be thawing the ground out a little bit and warming it up. Come on. 4 degrees. 4 degrees. We need 5. How far is this contract away? 97%. Boom, there we go. Complete that. Let's head down to the shop while we're here. Keep this speed going. We'll try and... I don't think it's going to be today. I really don't. Which is a little bit annoying. I was hoping to get our field done today. That's our priority, is our own field. I mean, we need to not worry about so many other fields and try and get ours done, because that's going to be where our profit is made, in our own field. Right, so we'll head to the right here. Quick look for traffic. Come on, still 4 degrees. It's certainly not going to be today. It's getting too late in the day now, I think. Ah, so annoying. Guess if we don't get this done today, skip through till maybe midday tomorrow, see how we go with temperature. We do need to cut the grass before summer hits, so that's probably something that we can get done as well, but I'd rather get other things done. Not you. Customize. No, not you. Configuration. Front hydraulic. We changed the forestry cage, which is cool. Fenders, no. Front loader. We do want a front loader, but not yet. Right, there we go. Oh, come on. Still 4 degrees. Certainly not going to be today. We're going to get it done. So let's slow that speed down a little bit. We'll head back home, and then we'll see what happens, I guess. If it's not ready to go by midday tomorrow, then I think we'll just move on and start mowing and go from there. So, righto guys, I'll do a shortcut here. We'll come back tomorrow and see what we can get done. Hopefully some seeding, but I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. So don't go anywhere, we're back in a sec. Rightio guys, are back, and what a difference a night makes. Well, 4 degrees overnight, ground temp to now 9 degrees, so we're ready to seed. Let's jump in our Z-Tour. Get away from that, we don't need that at the moment. This thing, we need to get rid of that. I don't know why it keeps coming up. Grab our seeder. Get rid of this wheat. We want canola. We're going to go and plant our canola down on our field. So finally we're going to get some canola planted, something planted on our field, which is good. We don't have any fertilizer in here, but I'm not worried about it. We've got our spreader back there, so we'll try not to destroy these crops. Things are slowly growing. One thing I've noticed is there's not really, coming to jobs, I can never see any seeding jobs. Just something a little interesting. Everyone must be doing it themselves, or they must already have like a seeding company in the area that Christ has always taken care of all the seeding jobs. So yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Right, so here we are coming down towards our field. Everyone else seems to have seeded early, but hopefully it's not going to affect us too much. We need to unfold our seeder. Yep, there we go. Get it down onto the ground again. Start to seed our canola. Alright, there we go. Alright, while we're doing this, take our normal screenshot. That always happens. Oop. There we go, reset those guys back to normal. and let's start seeding. Need to try and get as close to... Whoa, that is going really quick. How fast is that going to let me go? That is way too quick. I don't know why it's letting me go that quick. Didn't actually look at that when we purchased the seeder. This thing is like a Superman seeder or something. Shouldn't be allowing us to go that fast while we're seeding. Definitely not. We'll need to slow it down just to make sure we're planting correctly. Potentially if we seed through that quick like it allows us to, we might not get to have every part of our field, you know, germinate properly, so we need to be careful. That little wheel on the side there is going to help us to run along this stone fence and not damage it too much. Hopefully not damage our tyre or end up with a flat tyre doing that either. It's the last thing we want. Don't want it to rub too much and have a tyre blow out or something. Looks like we're going to have plenty of seed in this thing. It's not using as much seed as I thought it probably would. Alright, so we'll get this done. We have to come back and fertilise our field. Obviously it only partially needs fertilisation, as you can see. Just in these middle bits where we've sort of driven over the crop and that sort of stuff, but come through and give it another spray. Spray the whole field anyway, just in case, just to make sure it's all fully done. But this is hopefully going to bring in our first real decent profit, which is going to allow us to continue to expand our farm. Like this is, you know, we're a fair way in. We're already, you know, been here for over a year, and we're still struggling to be able to, you know, purchase our own land and all that sort of stuff. I've been doing a lot of jobs for a lot of people, but we're just not making the sort of money that we need to get ahead really quick. So it's just been a long process, but hopefully now that we've got this field and we've extended it, times are going to change for us. We're going to start to make a really good amount of money. Barely using any seed at all, which is good. It's a very optimal machine, this one. I keep pressing V to lift the machine, but obviously it doesn't lift. You need to press B to turn it on and off, not lift it. We can't actually lift it, it sort of just drags behind on its wheels. Otherwise we're going to sort of like double plant crop and just waste extra seed. Just something I don't really want to be doing. We're not using too much seed, but still we don't want to go wasting any. Right, so it's starting to look good, starting to look promising here in Somerset. Mike's still, you know, being grumpy and old as he is. He's still doing the best thing he can with laying off his cigarettes and all that sort of stuff. So he's certainly been moody, not being able to go down to the pub and all that sort of stuff. Now with the coronavirus around, he's also, you know, got to be careful because of that. He's already sick, so we can't afford for him to get the coronavirus. We've got to limit ourselves with too much contact with a lot of other people. So from now on, when we head down to the shop and that sort of stuff, we need to just sort of stay outside and let them know what we want, or give them a ring and let them know what we want. Tractor's out the front, come fix it, come do this, come do that, and not actually go inside and say hello. Same as whenever we need to buy anything, pay for anything, we need to make sure we transfer it all straight to their account, provide evidence that we've paid them, obviously, and not give them cash, just to avoid our chance of getting it and spreading it on to Mike. We don't want Mike getting it. So he's going to be pretty vulnerable if he gets it. luckily enough, it's only us two that live together, and you know, we have, well, at the moment we have very little contact. Before, Mike had contact with everybody because, you know, the numerous hours he would spend every day down at the local pub. So now that he's not down there as much, or at all at the moment, he's not down there at all. He's not at risk of catching it from someone down there. Got, yeah, plenty of fuel in this tractor, so we're not going to have to go down and get fuel anytime soon. If we need to, we might have to, I don't know, have a look at contacting the guy down at the shop and see if he can't do a fuel delivery or something. Send the young fella up with some fuel and get him to refuel everything that we need when we need it, if the coronavirus is obviously still around. So if I've missed a few spots over here, that's not good enough, is it? But make sure we don't miss anything. We can't afford to have empty spots, especially not with our first harvest. So yeah, we need to limit ourselves around lots of other people and all that sort of stuff with the coronavirus. At this point in time, I don't think any of the animals can, you know, have coronavirus or transmit it. So anyone in that local area that's got, you know, pigs or cattle and that sort of stuff, you know, sheep or horses, they're not any higher risk than anyone else at the moment. So fingers crossed it stays that way. Right, that's our field seeded. Let's unfold this guy. There we go, so we can get him back home. That's our full field of canola. Hopefully that's going to be a really good harvest. We're obviously, oh, I've missed a bit there too. I'm not going to go back and do that now. Obviously it's going to be a little bit difficult to harvest because of the way we've, you know, extended our field all the way out as far as we can. It's going to be a little bit difficult to harvest with the hedges and the fence and all that sort of stuff, but at this point in time we just need to make sure we can get as much crop into our harvester as we can, into our trailer and sold. We need to start making some good money. Right, keep heading through here. I wonder what these crops are. If we can get these crops, maybe purchase one of these fields just before it's ready to harvest, that might even be a benefit to us. But we are trying to get this field here. It's nearly ready to plant. Well, it is actually ready to plant a crop on. But no one's worked it yet. Mike hasn't bothered to try and find anyone to work it yet. I've asked him if he wants us to do anything with it. He's pretty much just like, nah, just leave it. Just leave it as it is. I don't really want the added stress and drama right now of having to work the field and all that sort of stuff. And obviously I said we'll take care of it for him. He doesn't have to worry about a thing, but he just said no, leave it. He just wants it left empty, and when the time's right for him, he said he'll look at getting it done then, but at the moment he just doesn't want anything touched. I think he's still quite grumpy and upset with everything going on. Right, so we'll head back up, spread the last little bit of fertiliser we need to spread. That'll be it for us for this morning. We might be able to have a look and see if there's any other jobs around to complete later today, but at this point in time, that'll be us for up until lunch, I guess. I do want to go down and get that grass mowed, as I said, around the fuel station down there. It is late spring, so we've got another day before summer hits, so I certainly want to get it done today or tomorrow at the latest. I don't want to leave it too long, because then it's, you know, going to grow even more and just be more annoying. Right, so we'll get this all sprayed. I want to go back, right back into that corner, make sure we've got everything back into there. Beautiful. So you can see it's not spraying the entire field, it's only the bits that we've missed previously, so kind of wasting a little bit of fertilizer, I guess, but we're gaining stage 3 for everywhere now instead of just parts of the field. So okay, I think that's as far as we need to go that way. We just need to fill in the rest of the field. See, it's sort of leaving behind a really weird pattern, but not worried about the pattern as long as we're getting the job done. You can sort of see that's where we've driven. I think that must be where we drove before we started to, or we drove while we were cultivating the field, I think. I'll just make sure that all that's done. There's that one little spot in the middle there. Perfect. Let's have a quick look at our map. It's saying there's a spot up there that isn't done, but that is done, but it's not fully fertilised. It needs a little bit more, but I'm not going to worry too much about that little spot. Majority of it's done. But rightio guys, I guess we'll end the episode here. I'll work out what we're going to do for the rest of the day. It might be a day off for me. Spend a bit of quality time at home with Mike without social distancing. There's no football to watch or anything. It's going to be quite boring. You might need to get Netflix out or even the Disney Channel and binge watch Star Wars or something. I don't know. I guess we'll have to fight over the TV and see what we can sort out. But rightio guys, if you guys enjoyed this episode, as always, smash that like button. Leave a comment, let me know what you think of the series so far. I think it's been going pretty well. You guys have been receiving it well and I've been enjoying it still, so it's good for me. If you guys are new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet guys, please do so. It's been Britto, thanks for watching. See you again soon.